He is a striker runeslinger. I flipped it. The mod loads with Weapon Master, but I'm gonna use Plunder as my ability, and I'm using Broad Swings, the striker stance. So Plunder, for 2 determination, I can look at the top 4 cards of any deck, place one of those into my hand, and put the rest in their owner's void pile. So
Ouch.
I can steal cards from your deck. And then Broad Swings allows me to target any target with my rune spells, and they also gain Pierce.
Because some rune spells will only target the slinger or only target the defense card or something
Yeah.
like that.
So I can target anyone, and if I target a defense card, it basically has overkill, any leftover damage.
All
Or,
right.
that's not how that works, actually.
It's if you go below 0, normally you'd lose extra damage, but
Right.
now you will deal the damage to the next set of health pools.
Yeah, that's what it
Right?
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 on my dice. What did you roll?
I had rolled a 4.
Well, you get to pick who goes first then.
I guess I'll go first. So I guess first we should do the setup, right? So,
Yep.
draw 5.
So yeah, exactly. We draw 5. We place 1 face down in concentration, in an empty concentration into a ready state. So we will have 1 exposed something or other.
So play my, and then since I go first, I'll only draw 1 card.
Yes.
You good?
I'm good to go. Yeah.
All right. Draw my 1 card. Play this down. So I know there is a rune seer that has an ability that lets them start with 2 concentration during setup,
That's cool.
which seems pretty cool. Deciding what I want to do here. I think so. I will generate 1 light to play execute.
Okay.
So I'll give you 1 weaken ailment, and then I can pick another ailment.
So I'll take a copy of Weaken, place it over here with a 1 on it, and we'll look at what Weaken does for everybody. So Weaken, when you receive it, voids the top of your deck. So the top card of my deck goes into this void pile. Oh, and it's Lava Stream. We know that's a good one. What else do you choose?
I think curse. I think we'll go with curse. I haven't messed with that one yet.
Curse is a good one. So at the beginning, I will lose 1 health for each curse ailment that I'm suffering. So currently I'm suffering 1 on 1. I'll zoom in here. Oh, I put 2 on, but it was supposed to be a 1. So I don't have to do any of these bottom steps yet. Okay.
And then I'll play another execute, and I'll choose the same things.
Ouch. Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Nice. And you've got 2 cards left in hand. Okay.
Yep.
I will put a card face down. Oh, I draw 2 cards. Let's go through the steps. Ready. Ailment, so I suffer 2. It says at the beginning of your turn, so I guess that's before ailment even. With curse. And then I draw my 2 cards. And I think what we're going to do with our first card is we are going to cancel out this curse. So that curse is no longer exposed because there's a card on top of it. And the card is your Spirit Rune spells deal +2 damage to Runeslingers. When this is destroyed, if you do not own it, which I do, you Seer 8. So if you want to blow that up, you're going to have to mill 8, which sounds good to me. And then we will go ahead and shoot a fireball at you. which is a spirit rune spell for 10 currently. And you will Seer 2 from the Rune Seer stance, because that is a spirit rune spell. And that is my turn. Nope, that does not go into void. That goes into discard. Okay. Here's the turn structure card for people that might be watching the video at home.
So you're covering the curse right now?
I am covering the curse. I don't want to take damage.
That's giving me +2.
+2 damage only for spirit rune spells. I might have a lot of those, though.
Alright, so... play one down. Play one battle axe. So my attack skills get +2.
Yep.
I'll generate 2 light. Play a dominate, which deals 10 direct damage.
And it is an attack, so it'll do 12 direct damage.
And then you void 1 for every 5 points of damage, so you'll void 2.
And I am not able to block that because it's direct damage.
Right, and then that has distract, so that will...
trash the card it was on, yeah. So you can only play to these spots that you have concentration on. You couldn't play to the other 3 spots. So you gotta trash the card that it's on. That's one unfortunate thing. If I can say only one negative thing about this game, is that this deck has so much direct damage, it almost doesn't let you use blocking in the starter. But there is some. So, alright, that's it for you?
That's it for me, and I have no cards in hand.
Alright, I'm gonna ready 2. No cards in hand, eh?
Nope.
Alright then.
I have 1 actually. Sorry.
Oh, you have 1. Okay. We are going to fireball you for 10.
Yep, so I'll lose a power. Gain a determination.
And we will Seer 2. So we just got our first power removal. So Banana just went down to 4 power, so he gained 1 determination. He needs 2 to use this ability, which we don't want him to use. So we'll see if we let that happen. We will apply 2 burn ailments to you. So the burn ailment will deal 2 each time he takes damage. And then we're going to try to Flaming Fists you. Deal 4 damage to a Runeslinger. If this damage hits a Runeslinger, apply 2 burn ailments to it, and it's really deal 6. Or no, it's not, because that is not a spirit. It's deal 4.
I'll block it.
You could block it. Yep, I thought that might be what you do. And I think that's all we got over here.
Oh, that card's pretty good though. Alright.
Yeah, I like Flaming Fists a lot. I keep putting cards into my void instead of my discard. I need to make that sideways.
Ooh. I gotta look at something here. These are double-sided. What's it say on the back? Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. It's common terms.
What did you So what do you think of the game so far? In the games you've played?
I like it. So I like that there's a lot of win conditions. So there's 3 different ways to remove power, right? Depleting someone's health, milling someone, or applying 8 ailments, unexposed ailments. And I like that it gives you a lot of decision points of when to like cover up ailments and when to heal them. One thing that I haven't figured out yet is all of these ailments progress a win condition, right? Voiding from weaken progresses a win condition. Um, there's one that I believe like forces you to mill, kind of. Insanity forces you to discard a card at random and then draw one. Burn obviously does damage, and you can decrease someone's maximum health. So it seems like going for ailments is going to help you in two directions, right? That last thing that I played could have just said deal 4 damage to your opponent, but instead it was burn 2, which helps me in 2 ways. So it's a bit interesting. And I like that because you don't pick one, at least I don't so far in the 10 games I've played. I don't pick one win condition. I kind of pick 2 to build into my deck. Now in the starters, it kind of builds all 3 into everybody's deck, which is nice.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I like that a lot.
I like because this is like my 3rd game I'm playing now. I like how fresh it feels and how like for a card game it's hard for that to feel like it's bringing something new and unique to the table.
Yep.
And Runeslingers does that for me, so that's why I'm excited for it. And I really like the visual aesthetic of like the cards, and the lore behind like the runes and stuff is pretty cool. I don't know if you know
It's
much
got a
about
lot
that.
going on, but I like the little concentrations. Reminds me of the portals in Aeon's End, and the ailments remind me of conditions in some games. So it's kind of got like little pieces of everything, but it streamlines them together really, really well. And the colors, like you said, are super bright and punchy, which is nice.
Have you dove into the lore at all with like what the runes are and?
I have not yet. You need to send me a link on that.
All right. Well, I just know from
I
like
read the paragraph in the guide, and that was it.
right. So like the runes are like these rocks like out in the world. Like so that's what we're seeing on the artwork is like the runes like that are, the rune slingers go out and seek, and if you're magically attuned or you pass whatever trials, they will imbue their magic upon you. So then they
Cool.
each like teach you a spell basically. So that's like all the card art is like that rune, the rune on that object or whatever, and then the trinkets is like like you imbued objects with that magic instead of yourself.
I love it.
Um, all right, so I think I'm going to play taunt and apply 2 weaken.
So that is going to put me to 4 weaken. My trinkets now have no effects. Luckily, I have no trinkets yet. And I think I just discarded 2 of them, so that's okay. Or voided 2 of them.
And then that's my turn.
All right. I will ready up. I will draw 2 cards.
And I like that when you mill your deck, you just shuffle it, lose a power, but then you could still, like if I weaken you enough, like
Yep.
I could mill you.
I'll put this one face down. I've got a pretty boring turn here. We're going to put a focus on here, so I now have no exposed TTS problems, right? Basically, I spend a resource on focus now, and then I can spend it later. I put a token on it because it has the token 1 keyword.
Yeah, it's just a ramp card.
Yep, just a ramp, just a resource battery, basically. You can only use it once, unless you find a way to put more tokens. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just move the die, man.
You think I would know? Well, I keep pressing 1 to switch it to a 1, but I really don't need to do that. Okay. Let's play Supernova.
Oh, great.
It's a fate.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. That's stupid. Well, that's fine. We already did it.
So I choose what it is.
Yes, you do.
I don't think I can choose the second option, though.
So I played with one of the designers today and asked him, and he said that you can choose any option you want, but I haven't found in the rulebook where it tells me that. So I would say you can choose discard 3 random cards. I don't like it, but you can. We could look in there under fate, right?
Yeah. Should be towards the back.
Keywords on page 11.
That would be weird to me that you can.
That's something that is different to me as well than most games I play. Like, you always have to choose an effect that has an effect. But it doesn't say that here. It just says target enemy Runeslinger chooses one of the bullets. Only the chosen effect is used. So I'll just take it back and I won't play it, if that makes sense. Now you know it's in my hand, though. And that's it for me.
All right.
I probably should have just passed and drew a third card. I forgot you could do that in this game. So instead of taking your play phase, you can say, I want more cards.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I should have done that like 2 turns ago too.
Yeah, we're both top decking now. This isn't how it went in my other games, I swear. I knew what I was doing then.
Do I have a trinket in here?
Although you have voided 6 of my 30 cards, which I don't like. My deck's getting real thin.
So I think what I'm going to do... I'll play double stab, which would deal 8 damage. Beat with battle axe.
But I can block it.
You can block it, yes.
And only take 4.
Right, and then this doesn't bounce back to my hand, so that's good.
Yeah.
Because if I could have made you lose a power there, then this would bounce back to my hand. And then that's going to be it for me.
Okay. Drawn 2.
Actually, I haven't played with the Roman deck yet. I've played Ava, the other 2 games I've played.
I am going to pass and take an extra card.
Not a bad idea. 2. Deal. Okay. So we'll start off with a glancing arrow. Deal. It'll be 6 damage.
Oh, so I can't block all of it. Yep.
And then
well, I can block enough. Well, you know what? I don't know if I mind taking 6. Is it an attack? So you do have piercing, right? That's your ability or your stance?
My stance, yeah.
So I took 4, and then I'd take 2 more, and I'd take 2 weaken.
And then, yes, that's correct.
So this is where, like, I now have 2 weakness cards, and if this boon gets blown away at any point, it'll combine the 2 weaknesses.
Yep. And then I'm gonna apply 2 more weaken.
Ouch. So I no longer have trinket effects. Good thing I don't have any trinkets left.
And then you go down to 4 power.
Oh, that's right. I go down to 4 power because I ran out of health and I gained a determination.
And then that's my turn.
All right. I'm going to draw 2. You'd think I'd have something good in here at this point.
I now have 33% of your deck in the void pile.
Okay. Do I want to put anything face down? No. I am going to play another Heathen
Nice.
Bond.
Oh, so now your spirits are +4.
How do I peek at cards in here? I'm going to pay for that with a different slot, if that's okay. Yeah, now everything's +4. So we will start with
Lots of
an
damage.
Ember Slash. Deal 4 damage to a target. We will throw that at your face for 8.
Yeah.
The next attack, rune spell, you sling this turn. If the next hits a Runeslinger, it'll apply 2 burns.
Okay.
And I will Seer 2 because it is a spirit. Okay. I will use a token here to play a Flaming Fist. Deal 4 damage to target Runeslinger.
I'll block that.
I thought you might. It's gonna get blocked, and I also don't get the bonus from this. Doesn't that stink? We will pay 1 to rejuvenate, gain 2, or put 2 tokens on a card you control. So I'm gonna put 2 tokens on this guy that gives me money.
Cool.
And I will play a Smoke Bomb, and that is it. So Smoke Bomb is a trinket that is active now because I have those weaknesses covered up, and it basically lets me cancel an attack against my Runeslinger, but not against a defense card.
That it?
That is it. I did as much as I could.
I think I'm gonna pass and just take the extra card right here.
Did it again. I put things in the wrong slot. Take the extra card. Okay.
Yep.
Drawing 2. I think I'm okay with this. I will have you Sear 6 and Void 1. And the last one will go in. Yeah, you got it. Oh, you moved 4 of them, though. You don't want that.
What is happening here?
I am not sure. So you ducked out, so you lost another power, gained another one of those, which is no good for me. You've got 3 cards in hand, right?
Yep.
We will...
Same thing.
I'm thinking about hitting you with a burn ailment for 2 damage and having you discard a card at random. So we'll do that. Not quite enough to turn your ability off like I'd like. That's it for my turn.
So I'll just stack these up and then I'll shuffle them in whichever.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh my gosh.
You
I
did
needed
it
a
again.
big bucket that says this is void, this is discard.
That it for you then?
That's it for me. Yeah, I discarded my stuff. So this one under Smoke Bomb won't ready until I use it. So I really need you to target my Runeslayer.
Interesting. gonna pay 2 to dominate this heathen bond.
Okay. So you will take 8 damage when it's dominated.
Yeah.
And my poor trinkets now have no effects, meaning I can't cancel anything with smoke bomb.
Right. And then play this one for 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And then that's it.
And that one has distract, right?
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. That's what I like to see. Less money for you. Drawing 2.
Decked out.
Well.
You decked out, by the way.
Oh, I did. Thanks. Good.
Yep.
So I will go down in power. Gain a determination. Does that help me? Not quite yet. I think I will wait and draw a 3rd card.
Okay. Draw 2. So I'm going to spend 2 determination.
Okay.
Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. I put 1 in my hand, and
That's pretty good.
The rest get voided. I'm just going to pile these up and then just do the good old search.
Yeah. Take a bad one. Don't take a spirit, whatever you do. I need those. Those are mine.
So am I able, I can play them then.
Yeah, so in this game, I don't think there's any deck building restrictions. It's just the stances and abilities that are forced into your class. But I'm guessing there are cards that say if you've played a Runeseer Spirit, gain this, or if you've played a, whatever you were, a Striker Spirit or something. A Striker Runeslinger.
I don't have the... I can't search if it's just a single card?
No.
Lame. So I'm trying to think, like, do I want to take, like, a good card? Or do I want to void those cards?
You probably... Well, I mean, I think when you play it, it goes to your discard. It's yours forever now, right? That's how I understand it, at least.
Yeah, because I control it, but I don't own it. Well, I guess I own it now. It's in my hand. Alright, so... I guess the starter deck, you don't really have any way to get anything out of your void pile, probably.
I do not. Correct. It's real sad.
So then what I think I'm going to do is...
You void the other 3? My gosh. This is ridiculous. You're at 2 already? What happened?
I decked out and you...
Took the 8 damage. That's right. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to take 1 of your fireballs.
That's really mean.
And then here's... I'm voiding another one.
What else did he void on us? A flash and a heathen bond. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Whatever. Do your worst.
Fireball's only 1. That's crazy.
I know. It's real good on my side.
So I'm going to fireball your focus
I'm going to respond
Okay.
with a shout. So we'll create a ladder that starts with the shout and then the fireball.
Yep.
Do you have any responses to my rune spell?
Um.
Because
Yeah.
this is a rune spell, so it creates what do they call it? An answerable action window.
I mean, is it a spirit? It's not, right? Basic. No, I don't have any answers for
Okay.
that.
So it lets me place a target rune spell third from the top in my deck. So I will take my fireball right back, put it where I know where it is.
All right.
And then does this discard on your turn or only on my turn? I don't know how that works. That was a question I had. All rune spells in play are discarded. So I guess that's both teams.
Yeah.
Well, you might not be done yet. I'll wait. I'll wait.
I'll play. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
I do that all the time.
I'll play a rage over the burn.
Okay. Ooh, -3 maximum health. So you lose 3 right away then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. This will get trashed because that card had distract. And it's a spirit that I want in my hand, so that's ideal. That's it for you?
I was about to make you lose a power, and you ruined it.
Not today, sir.
Oh man, that was my whole win con right there. It was all on that one card. I know, like, this game has so many lines to it because of like all the cards that have like choice and stuff.
Yeah.
That like it's gonna take a while, I think, for.
I am going to use one of my things on this Ember Slash. Deal 4 damage to any target, and it is a spirit, so I'll deal. I'll deal 6 to you.
Yeah.
And then I'll spend another one of those tokens to play another Ember Slash. And I will deal. I'm going to do 6 there.
There's 6 there.
Oh, and what's it called? Seer 2.
Oh yes, you're 2. So you're attacking my rage.
Attacking your rage. I'm sick of that rage. So it's not going to get the burn ailments because it's not a damaging a Runeslinger. But that's okay.
And that's for how much?
For 6. 6 whoppers.
I'll block it.
Okay.
So then this is 2 defense left, or does that defense reset like at the end of the turn?
I don't know. That's something I couldn't find. I think it only works. I was more or less trying to force a card out of your hand. I will Seer 2 as well, though. And I'll use my determination to deal 8 to you. And that is it.
Interesting.
I don't think the damage carries over. At least I haven't seen anything saying it does. That's like its defense value, and you have to break it in 1 hit, I think. We could be teaching everybody very wrong.
We'll ask. I'll ask Sebastian in Discord later.
Yeah. Yeah.
It probably says it somewhere. We just didn't see it. I'm thinking about trying something crazy here.
That always works out.
I think you're gonna like this. Um,
Are you gonna deal damage to yourself so
I
that
am.
you can? Oh, okay. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it
I'm
already.
gonna double stab myself, and I'm downing myself. So then this will come back to hand.
Yep.
I'll gain a determination,
Yep.
and then I'll spend 2 determination to look at the top 4 of your deck.
Just let me grab the bottom one really quick. I really was trying to get those burn ailments, but I couldn't get 4 on you to turn off your abilities. But you're down to 1. What do I got to do? Mill 12. That's pretty hard.
All right, so you can void those 3. I'm taking a brand.
Thanks, friend.
Yep. Hey, I got half your deck in the void.
Yeah, and half on the board, so you're doing pretty good.
And the next time you draw, you're gonna lose another power.
You mean I'm gonna gain another determination?
Yeah, that's.
I like to think of it that way.
All right, so I think this. I'm gonna play concentration. I'm gonna play the brand to apply 2 burn ailments to you. Oh, I can't. Right? You are you playing the other stance?
No, you can apply burn ailments to me.
Okay, because I know there's a stance where like burn ailments don't affect you, and like I want to build a whole deck around that. Basically, where like you burn yourself, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
But
there's a lot of cards that burn both players, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So you have what, 6 showing now?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question: if I would make you void here, and you only have 1 card left in your deck, I'm
I think I
guessing.
reshuffle and keep voiding.
Okay.
I think that's the answer. I don't like it, but I think it's the answer. I know with searing it does that, so I would assume
I would.
voiding
Yeah.
does the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, but so I'll apply 2 more weaken.
So I'll put me to 6 weaken. I'll void 1, and then 1 more. Okay.
So
And I will gain a power, right?
Yeah.
Or a determination. Not gain a power, but gain a good thing. Okay, that's it.
And then that's my turn.
All right. It is my go. I will draw 2 cards. I will do the ailment phase. This is the first time we've had this go off. So the weaken card goes back. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging. The burn goes back because I have to remove 8 ailments from myself and lose a power. Gain a determination. So I've got 2 determination. That could put you down to 9. That feels pretty good.
Oh, I need to get rid of these.
Oh yeah, good call, good call. I will use Ember Slash for 6 at your Runeslinger. If you take, well, on the next attack, if you take any damage, bad things happen.
Yeah. I think I have to block. I have to block.
So you'll only take 2, and you'll sear 2.
Yep. And then your next
But
attack.
I've got a really good card now. It's called Meteor. It deals 8, plus it deals 1 for each defense card in play, which is 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5. So it's 13 plus 2 because it's a spirit.
Yes, that's game. I don't know if
Yeah, because it can do 13, and then I can determination the 7.
Yep, so that's game.
We done it. We done it. Good job, team. Good job, stream. Stream's not on, but you know what I mean. Whew, that was tight because I gotta tell you, I had 1 card left in deck, so if I didn't do it that turn, I was dying next turn.